Peace all. Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda adjusted a little bit beforehand, but that's what it is. RaRe Ka Maai here, RaRe Ka Maai Mystics, and we're here for the Daily PowRa guidance. Yes, the spiritual guidance, intuitive guidance, esoteric guidance, hidden realm, understanding guidance. Okay, today is the 4th of the 4th, 2018. So the energies is foundation, building, mastering, skills, organization, managerial, loyal. Definitely about building the blocks and being steadfast about it, and doing your works. Getting on your purpose. We have actually, I just noticed one of the tarot card spread that goes well in line with the energy today of the 4. But before we move on to there, the numerology number as a whole. So we just shifted from instead of doing the one singular energy number, we're now doing the whole date as the energy. And yesterday was a 9, so of course today is a 10. 4 plus 4 plus 2, 0, 1, 8. Breaking down the number singularly, we know that 4 is foundation, structure, building, and it's also an air number, so it's mental. The 2, of course, is about partnerships, balance, unions, communions, coming together. The 1 being the initiative, the new beginning, the go-getter, the innovative as well. And the 8 being about a double strength of the 4, organizational skills, having power, and the infinite abyss, infinite being, infinite, that continuum, and also about acquiring material acquisition. Okay, so altogether is a 10, and we've been speaking of how auspicious the 10 number is, and how not a lot is written about it. And intuitive guidance again showed me that the 10 is the new earth. Okay, we are shifting into a new paradigm, new dimension, and the 10 is representing the new paradigm, the new earth, the new energy that's about now. Out with the old and in with the new. The 10, the 1 and the 0, 1 being that initiative again, that go-getter, that beginning, that starting afresh, and the 0 is that abyss, the spirit realm, the unknown, the whole. Okay, and it's the number 10 is quite special because not only does the 1 and the 0 and the 1 come at the beginning of the cycles, it is the initiative, it is the start of the cycle. It's apart from the master numbers, it's the only 2-digit number that actually can suffice, and that isn't so easily whittled down to a 1 vibration or a single vibration, because it is a special one. And now we've come to understand that is because it's ushering in the new. It's what is to come, and it is what is now, in fact. And it's representing new way of being. I'm reiterating, yes, new way of being, new way of seeing, new way of growing, new way of lighting, new way of being dark, light, and all, being the all. Okay, it's the culmination again, it's the completion of the old cycle, the known cycle, and into the new cycle, the unknown cycle, but doing it with energy, force, chi, willpower. That's it. Let's go. The color of today is yellow. Yellow mellow is the vibrating color of today, and it is Wednesday. Wednesday is signifier of Mercury. So again, communications, travel, learning, technology, and that Mercury is in retrograde. So it's all about taking time, reflecting on how you communicate, how you travel, how you deal with technologies, how you deal with contracts, everything Mercury wise is the time to go back on. Especially how you communicate in relationships, because relationships are a big thing in when Mercury is retrograde. It tends to come back around if it's unfinished business, necessarily to stay. As we keep saying, it's not about old lovers coming to stay, it's old lovers coming to to tie the knot sometimes, is to finish up the loose ends. And if it's going to recycle, it's going to recycle, but in a new way, completely different new way. Because if you don't clear up the old, then there's no room for the new, you know? Right, so let's get into this angel spread, or the the daily spread. We've got Archangel Chamuel, vulnerability, faith, and acceptance. Okay, and Archangel Chamuel reads, Archangel Chamuel works on the pink ray of love, and being blessed with this Archangel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. This creates a bridge of which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. Okay? The affirmation is, my heart is filled with the flame of love. Again, my heart is filled with the flame of love. Beautiful. This is about you know, letting go of the past to bring in the new, but letting it go with love, forgiving, releasing, and letting divine time flow, the divine within you flow. Unconditional love is the divine within you. You love everything, for the good, the bad, the indifferent. You learn your lessons and earn your blessings, because no matter how hard it was, how good it was, if it needs to be released, it needs to be released. That likely because you've learnt your lesson. Okay, and then you can graduate onto the next. But it's always good to release things with love. You know, don't hang on to things, because that weighs down your heart and makes you heavy, and you don't want that. It's not necessary. It's not conducive even. And then we have vulnerability, and vulnerability reads, only the brave and open-hearted dare to allow themselves to be vulnerable, for it requires courage to take down all walls and expose your humanness. Your angel guidance is to become aware of your defense mechanisms, which keep you separate from others and the divine. Ask your angels to help you dissolve your mask and barriers so that your fragile true self can emerge like a butterfly from its cocoon. The reward is freedom, love, and a sense of inner safety. So dare to be vulnerable and open. Affirmation reads, my vulnerability is my strength. Wow, it's beautiful. I mean, yes, we all have to go through this transformation stage, especially with the alignments going on right now, the changes that are coming about. You know, we just come from the Easter, Ishtar, sexual energy, yes, but it's also about the resurrection. And I'm not a Christian like that at all, but I understand the symbology of the season changing from winter to spring, and that because I felt a resurrection coming through me, so I have to speak on it, and that's me being vulnerable right here. That yes, there's a rebirth, there's a renewal of the inner self, the higher self at this time, and you should cultivate that. And the way to go about it is by listening to your intuitive guidance, grounding yourself, you know, and accepting the flow of the universe as it comes. Staying aligned, staying attuned. You know, these daily powers help. Looking at your horoscope, always looking at what intrigues you, as the message was yesterday. What intrigues you is what's for you. Okay? If it doesn't feel like it's of the highest vibration, buffer, speak to your guides, you know, cleanse yourself, cleanse your areas, keep decluttering. Spring season is all about decluttering your mind, body, and soul. Okay? Because, you know, a lot of people talk about, you know, spirit this, spirit that, and sometimes our spirit can be warped. Okay? So we have to be mindful of that and work with our highest guides. Okay, thanks. And then we have acceptance. Acceptance reads, acceptance means unconditional love. Wow, this message is strong right here. Unconditional love. Let me continue. The angels remind you to accept everyone exactly as they are, without judging, blaming, or wanting to change them. When you are totally accepting, you bear no malice or enmity towards anyone or anything. Harmlessness through acceptance is a high state of being, and this is a difficult quality for humans to embrace, for it is a divine quality. Nevertheless, the angels are drawing it to your attention now. You are also accepted. You are also asked to accept yourself. When you truly do so, you feel centered and confident, and your divine self is revealed. Affirmation is I accept myself and others. Wow. This is beautiful because as I read it, it reminded me of Chiron going into Chiron going into Aries in the tropical zodiac. Obviously, it will go into Aries even in the sidereal, but not as yet. But for the tropical, you want to work with that. If you are working with that, then it would, like, this is what it is. You have to accept yourself, flaws and all, when it comes to the Chiron in Pisces. I keep saying Chiron in Pisces, Chiron in Aries, but even so, Chiron is in Pisces, at least in the tropical, and I believe it is also in the sidereal actually. And it is we having to release the old past hurts and know that we are our own best healers. You know, we have to like heal the inner child. And being vulnerable, it takes you being vulnerable to even realize that this is needed. And unconditional love definitely is what's needed for yourself first. Accept yourself for all that you are, all that you agreed to come into this being for and to do, you know, and work it. Thanks. And work it and be it. You know, with acceptance, with love, with fearlessness, clarity, boom, and faith, which is the next card. Hope and faith. And you know, faith without works is void. You have to do the work and have the faith that the work that you're doing is working and is going to work. And it reads, faith is such a powerful quality that it moves mountains. Acceptance, and we'll go back. Affirmation is I accept myself and others. And I would like to reword that to say I affirm that the affirmation to be get the words out, be I accept myself, flaws and all. Okay, so we also have faith. Let me read this one. Faith is such a powerful quality that it moves mountains. Angel wisdom reminds you, however, not to have blind faith in people or situations. Okay, use common sense and discernment and never give your power to another. Never give your power to another. Instead, put your faith in yourself and the higher powers. Pray with your integrity for your still wise center, and know that your requests will be granted. Ask as if it has already manifested. That is faith. Your angel guidance is to increase your faith in the infinite. Okay, if I jumbled it up, just act as if it has already manifested, and that is faith, i.e. faith without works is void, but you have to have the faith within yourself that the works that you're doing is going to bring about the fruition that you want and that you are requesting. Okay, and again, never give your power to anybody, and you have to use discernment and be wise and still till you receive that right discernment. Discernment is your intuitive guidance. Okay, and you have to decipher whether it's the highest height or lower vibration that's non-conducive to you. And it's important to never give your power away and assess its situation wisely and for what it presents to you. Because, you know, sometimes you get a lot of guidance, you know, yes, be unconditional love and love everybody, but not everybody deserves your energy. Not that they don't deserve your love, it's that they don't deserve your energy. You can love from afar, you can love from a distance. Okay, and that sometimes is the best way for some people, because not everybody is right for you to be around, to share your energy with. Okay, and underneath the angel deck we have choices, clarity, forgiveness, and hope. Wow, commitment. Again, committing to yourself, having hope and faith that things will work out in your highest good. You know, forgive yourself, release yourself from non-conducive energies, you know, with love and kindness, and be clear about what you want so you can get it, you know, and make the choices. And when the choices do come to you, use your discernment, be wise, be still so you can get the highest heights in the choices that you're about to make. Okay, let's look at the tarot spread. We have Two of Wands, the Emperor, Four of Cups, Ace of Cups, and the Star, baby. Okay, this Two of Wands came up upside down, and we had that yesterday somewhere. I think, was it yesterday? I don't know if it came underneath the deck or as part of the spread. Can't recall. It's part of the deck. Is a part of the spread? I'm not sure. Either way, this came upside down, so that means this energy of, you know, and underneath the deck is saying choices as well. You've made up your mind. You know what choice you're going to make now. You stop trying to blindfold yourself and elude yourself, you know, and just being too much in the murky waters. Like, yes, you've there's some clarity here, as one of the cards came up as well. There's clarity now, okay, and you've decided you're stepping into your 4 vibration. Yes, on this 4th day you are on your square. You know the cycles of change. There's a new way to go about it, and you're strong and firm, and you're an emperor. You're on the highest vibration of the emperor. You're not trying to control and manipulate things, because you know trying to control others only brings more to control. When you're not into that, we want to get ourselves to our highest steed, be our highest height, you know, respecting, accepting, loving thyself first, right? And then there's an emotional overflow, okay, not an imbalance overflow, but an acceptance of, yes, my emotions count. What you want to manifest emotionally should be granted and will be granted. Your requests are being accepted, and you know it's coming forward, it's coming to you, because you've realized that yes, you have the power. You've made the choices. You're no longer in a state of, oh, I don't know what to do. The cosmos is helping you get there. And the reason why, just so you know, is because you have gained balance. You have gained balance. You're no longer on like tipping and towing. Like, you are here balancing the waters and the earth. You know, the ether is there as well, and fire within, the passion within. You know, this represents Aries as well, the Emperor. That's fire all the way, and you got all this red. That's fire, Mars, Chi, willpower. That's the number 1 energy as well. Okay? You're on your square. You're on your square. You know what you need to do. You know, and the love is coming, because this is about love, clearly. Okay? You have the lovers, and I told you how, because this slipped out and I saw it earlier. You have the lovers underneath the deck. You know, again, the choices have been made. Okay? You're being guided. And the message is reiterating itself. You are being guided. There's an angel right there. The star almost represents this angel right here as well. You know, you've made the choices between 2. You're no longer like this. It's reversed. And I don't usually read reverses, but as it came up, I asked my guides, and they said, yes, it's no longer that. Just to reiterate that, yeah, you've come out of this stalemate, they say. Stalemate, this wanting, knowing that you need to be, but not knowing how to move, feeling imbalance, and just too much in your emotions, but not in the high vibration of it. You know, you made the choice. You know what's what. You know you need to go for what your highest height is telling you. Okay, and then you have the 2 of Cups and the Hermit. Okay, so you've taken your time to get to know what this is really about. The 2 of Cups is like a perfect match. Someone that can reflect you. This is not the polar opposite, the polar complementary of you. It's balance. It's giving and receiving. Okay, it's divinely guided. This reminds me of Ficus right here. It's the deep, what most people don't know, twin flames, you know. Okay. And for your angel messages, we have playfulness and chemistry. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And there's a strong magnetic connection here. Yes. And you had to figure that out by going into retreat and knowing that you have to love yourself first. Okay? Because the passion has always been there. It had dwindled down because you had so much confusion and not knowing which way to go, and that you had to let go of control issues, and that knowing that it is safe to love this person. This person loves you unconditionally. Okay? So yes, you've taken time. Do take time if you need some more, but don't drag your feet. Don't like steep your heel too far in the ground. You know, stay grounded. Keep on the high vibration. Keep listening to your intuitive guidance. Keep loving thyself, getting to know thyself, and being your unique higher self as you move. And then be playful about it, you know. Share some lighthearted communication. You already know, yes, the chemistry is real. This is what you're thinking and feeling. Oh, this is how I'm feeling right now, but we're lost and all these things. The chemistry is real, and it's been there for eons, and it will continue being there for eons. Okay? Playfulness. Of course. Be lighthearted, because you know when you're lighthearted, more joy comes in, more divine guidance comes in, you know. And then we have our angels. Yes. Sorry, guys. Okay, go ahead. Amor, you can go ahead. Oh yeah, yay. Okay, so let's get it. We have the relationship cards, and we've got 4 today. And we have, my relationships are supposed to feel good to me. Okay, I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. This is number 5, and number 3, 12. And then we have that which is unlike unto us, if it's that which is like unto itself is drawn. Okay, yo, give me a second. More time they're like, oh, I can get out of myself, and today they don't want to do that. Ay, ay, ay. My God. Yes, that's my iPhone messaging thing. So what? I'm on. Yada yada yada. Oh my God. Oh yes, no, because you're not supposed to be seeing me up today. What a mess. Okay, so the cactus dropped, and now they're fretting. Oh my God. Okay, so let's get into the relationship. Card number 2, that which is like unto itself is drawn. Okay, and we have everything that you perceive is vibration, and the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never changing, always the never changing. You're right. Pardon? Because okay. Are you okay now?
Yeah, well, I just I check which towel who is it, and I checked that one. Is it for me or for him? And I said, who is this? And I said, I displayed him. Is it for you? And she cried. Is it here?
Yeah, no, because the cactus, did it prick you? You have to be careful. How did it end up in the bathroom? Okay, listen. All right, children, I'm in the middle of recording. You have your fruits on the counter. You can go and get it. Go and get your fruit on the counter, Maud. Your fruits and seeds are on the counter, which you asked for after you come out. So there you go. Go and get it. Mama's in the middle of recording. Thank you. Hi, Mama Entrepreneur out here, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay, it's my bad again because it was one of them late ones last night, and so I woke up a little later, and it wasn't that much of a late one. It was just what it was, and this is the time I woke up. I said, okay, I'll do it when they're in the bath. But nowadays, I realize that's not gonna work. I really have to do it when they're sleeping, because when they're in the bath, they can still be there. Get the mat on the floor and stay there, please. I can't have you here right now. So, That which is like unto itself is drawn. Get the mats on the floor. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you very much, but no. I'm in the middle of recording. I need the water, and that's it.
And that is what you want to have.
Yes. Okay, no more discussions with Mama right now. Let me finish. Number 2, vibrations, emotions, balance, unions, communions. Okay, that which is like unto itself is drawn. Everything that you perceive is a vibration, and the life you are living is your vibrational interpretation. The powerful law of attraction is at the root of everything you experience, and the never changing, always accurate premise of this law is that which is like unto itself is drawn. When you give thought or something to something, you begin the attraction process of the essence of that subject into your life experience. Once you have activated a thought vibration within yourself by giving attention to the subject, the progression of expansion occurs. I.e., you want your highest heights, you want your highest complementary, then you have to be your highest self. Okay? You have to be what you seek. Number 12, which is number 3, I can attract relationships that agree with my desires. Number 3 is all about relationships and communions and coming together, the Trinity. Okay? Expanding, creativity. And we have people are not finding it difficult to find the mate of their dreams because that person is not out there, but because of their own contradiction to their own desires and the thoughts they offer about the subject every day. When you consistently offer thoughts about your future relationship that feel good while you think them, that means you are consistently matching the desires that you have discovered as you have lived life. And under those conditions, only someone in agreement with your desires could come to you. I.e., if you think there's no such thing as unconditional love, there won't be no such thing as unconditional love. Okay? If you think and feel that this is something that I desire, I want, I deserve, it will come to you in exactly the same vibration that you are in. Likewise, that which is unto itself is drawn. I.e., if you're in the highest vibration, then you're going to get the highest vibration back round. And if you or your mates that you desire, your twin flame is not in the right frame, then you all won't come together until you all come together, until you all can separately be whole and stay whole, and then come together to bring the third energy, which is the highest heights that will propel you to do the work that you came to do, to light up this earth plane. Okay, and number 5 we have number 5 is all about changes, adventures, breaking status quo, dealing with karma as well. Learn your lessons so you can earn your blessings. Okay, and it reads, my relationships are supposed to feel good. That's right. Your life is supposed to feel good to you. Before your birth, you knew that the primary component of your physical experience that would offer the greatest value for your personal and collective expansion and joy would be the relationship that you would experience with each other. It was your plan to relish the diversity of your relationships and to choose from them the details that would make up your creations. And here you are. Boom. You go through the different relationships so then you can really appreciate the one true love. So you're never going to get that firsthand, even if you get it for a minute and then you have to, take a step and then come back. You have to go through these other relationships so you can really understand what it is to love this one, and to first of all to love yourself. Okay, and that is one of our karmic lessons: self-worth, self-knowing, self-being. The unique highest self-being. Yeah, because that everything is pre-planned, everything is contracted before you are born. Okay, etherically, spiritually, and it takes you to go through what you need to go through so you can come up what you need to come up to. So then you can elevate and be your highest height. Okay, you all please, what's this? Calm down, please. Someone's doing a recording. It's quiet. You can talk amongst yourself, but don't make up too much noise. Thank you. And then we have number 6, which is my most important relationship is with my source. Sis representing Venus, it's all about family, harmony, again, and values, indulgence, yes, and material acquisition as well, being comfortable, that's it, family. And source is talking about your soul group, your soul mates. And it reads, there is no relationship of greater importance to achieve than the relationship between you. in your physical body right here and now, and the soul, source, God, from which you have come. If you tend to that relationship first and foremost, you will then and only then have the stable footing to proceed into other relationships. Your relationship with your own body, with money, with your parents, children, grandchildren, and your world. We'll all fall easily into alignment once you tend to this fundamental relationship first. Yes. And when I said it relating to your soul groups and soulmates, this is what it is. But before that, obviously, you have your innate being and getting to know who you are, loving yourself wholeheartedly, you know, and being and striving to be your unique higher self is that source. Okay? Everyone talks about the source. You got the source, yeah? Yeah, like the source within, that thing that makes you unique, that makes you move, that makes you suave, that makes you high, that makes you divine. Okay? It's what makes you unique. It's what gives. It's that spark of the highest height. It's the spark of an infinite one within you. The one that knows that you have the power to manifest what you will, you know, by loving yourself first, and then innately, well, loving yourself innately, that's what term I'm trying to use. Basically, loving yourself is not a selfish thing. Once you love yourself, then you know how to love somebody else. It's a given. It comes like, it's like the flip of a coin. Once you get that side, then the other side is automatic. Okay, once you know how to love yourself wholeheartedly, then loving other people is automatic. Once you can love yourself unconditionally, then loving others unconditionally is automatic. Okay? It all starts with self, because you yourself is part of that source. I'm saying source like source, but I mean source, and the source and the source is the same, you know. Okay, underneath the relationship deck, I have a belief is only a thought I keep thinking. Number 21, again, number 3. Okay, a belief is only a thought you keep thinking. A belief is only a thought you continue to think. A belief is only your habit of thought. It's only a practice thought. A belief is only a thought that you think a lot. So if a belief is only a thought that you keep thinking, and you keep thinking a thought that is in opposition to what you want, then the reason you don't get what you want is because you keep thinking a thought that is in opposition to what you want. So if you realize that you have to be your own best critic, I say. You have to be the one to halt yourself when you know you're not going the right way. No, you have to be the one to make this change for yourself. You have to know that you have the power. So, i.e., if you realize that you have stinking thinking, good, thanks, Nicole, from In the Light. If you have stinking thinking, you have to be the one to change and flip that script. You know, if you find yourself thinking, be aware of your thoughts as you move. Because sometimes we have plain thoughts that we don't even realize what we're thinking. We're just moving on to the next, and some of it is subconscious and it just comes and arises from the blue. It's up to you to switch that, flip that script, and be like, okay, no, that's not a good thought. That's not a conducive thought. So let me switch it around. Okay, so I'm thinking, oh, what am I thinking? Oh, the rain. I don't like the rain. No, the rain is good. The rain is needed. Okay, the seasons will change. This too shall pass, and then the sun will come out again. The rain is needed. It has a process. It's there for a reason, as everything and anything. So you have a look at it for it's good, or you can look at it for it's not so good, and that's where you lie. But keep your vibrations high. Appreciate everything, the good, the bad, and the indifferent, and everything. Goodbye, RaRe. Okay, give thanks, y'all. Peace, love, and if you like my jewelry, rustic gems, okay, you can find us on Facebook. I do them, and yeah, they're inexpensive, and this is copper. You know, copper is so great for us. It helps us maintain our chi. Okay, it helps us keep conducive. You know, it helps us to understand our bodies and own our power and be in the light. Okay, copperess goddess out here. Well, not really goddess, but you know, empress, let's say. That's right. Copper, I use copper wire, and I can make about anything. Let me know what you like, what you want. I make copper crowns, earrings, chains. I love the armlets that you get. I haven't got anything on me today, but bracelets, cuffs, toe rings, everything and anything. Okay, let me know what you want, and it's inexpensive. So good in the hood, baby. Ciao. Have a good day. You don't want it? Okay, put it to the side. I don't want it right now, Maud. Go and put it on the counter.